Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many, probably. But trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer has been using this 4K display for a few weeks and has come away genuinely impressed with the level of quality and performance it offers, especially considering its accessible category. The first thing that stands out is the picture itself. The ultra-high-definition resolution makes everything incredibly sharp and vibrant, bringing a new level of clarity to both work and entertainment. Text is crisp and easy to read, and colors really pop, making for a fantastic visual experience right out of the box. Our reviewer found the initial setup to be quick and straightforward. It integrated seamlessly into a complex workspace with 4 separate computers, thanks to the multiple input options, including both HDMI and DisplayPort. A nice little bonus is the inclusion of built-in speakers. While they won't replace a dedicated sound system, they are perfectly adequate for casual listening, system sounds, or video calls when you don't feel like putting on headphones. One small quirk this user noticed, however, is the lack of automatic audio switching. When changing the video input from one PC to another, the sound source has to be changed manually, which can be a minor inconvenience. There are a couple of other limitations to be aware of. The monitor doesn't support advanced multitasking features like picture-in-picture or picture-by-picture, so you can only view one source at a time. Furthermore, this client ran into a compatibility issue when trying to connect an older device using a VGA to HDMI adapter, as the screen failed to detect a signal despite the adapter working elsewhere. Physically, the unit is on the thicker side, so it will protrude more than some sleeker models, a point to consider for those planning a wall-mounted setup. Despite these minor trade-offs, the overall package is excellent. It's a solidly built display with fantastic image quality, making it an easy recommendation for anyone looking to make the jump.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer admits to taking a bit of a gamble, deciding to step away from the more established names in the market after doing some detailed research. Our reviewer is pleased to report that the decision paid off handsomely. Right from the unboxing, this client was impressed. The setup process was refreshingly simple, a true plug-and-play experience that didn't require any frustrating driver installations or deep dives into complicated settings menus. Aesthetically, this monitor has a sleek and modern design that gives it a premium feel. It feels solid and well-built, easily looking the part of a more expensive display when sitting on the desk. The real highlight for our reviewer, however, is the visual performance. The 4K resolution on the 27-inch panel delivers an incredibly sharp and vibrant picture. Text is crisp and easy to read for long work sessions, while the color depth and clarity bring photos and videos to life beautifully. This client found it to be a fantastic all-rounder, equally well-suited for detailed productivity tasks during the day and for kicking back to stream high-definition entertainment in the evening. If there is one consideration to be made, it's regarding the refresh rate. This client notes that this monitor isn't necessarily geared towards the competitive gaming scene, where every frame per second counts. However, for a huge range of other uses, from creative work and casual gaming to general web browsing and office applications, its performance is more than sufficient. Ultimately, our reviewer felt that this display significantly exceeded expectations, offering a level of quality that makes it feel like a genuinely smart purchase.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer needed a monitor, specifically a replacement for their old one, and this display really fits the bill. As a 3D game developer, affordability and brightness were key factors, and this monitor delivers on both fronts. Our reviewer found it to be a great choice for gaming, 3D animation work, and general desktop use. The high resolution is definitely a plus, and putting it together was a breeze. Just 4 screws and a quick snap and it was ready to go. However, this client did have one major gripe: the built-in speakers. They are, to put it mildly, incredibly disappointing. Even at maximum volume, the sound is barely audible, more like a faint whisper than anything else. The audio quality itself is severely lacking, with no discernible tone or bass whatsoever. This reviewer described the sound as being comparable to listening to a landline phone, with the receiver lying on a table some distance away, not exactly ideal for immersive gaming or enjoying media. The maximum volume only reaches about 30–40 decibels, roughly the same noise level as a refrigerator humming. So while this display excels in visual performance and ease of setup, be prepared to rely on external speakers or headphones for any audio needs.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.